All right, let's talk about a sound that every single one of us knows well, and it's usually pretty embarrassing. You know the one, that rumble from your stomach that just loves to pick the quietest possible moment to make a grand entrance. Well, today we're going to figure out what's really going on down there.
Just picture it. You're in a dead silent meeting, maybe taking a big exam. The tension is high. And then, girl, wow, a sound erupts from your midsection, and you just know everyone heard it. But here's the thing, that sound is almost certainly not what you think it is. Okay, so let's get our investigation started. That mysterious rumble actually has a proper name, and it's time we peel back the first layer of myth that's been built around it.
Yep, that's right. It's called borborygmi. I know, it sounds super complicated, but it's just the official medical term for the noise that gas and fluid make when they're moving through your gut. Kind of changes things when you know it has a fancy name, doesn't it? It goes from being some awkward noise to a real documented physiological event. So right off the bat, let's bust some big myths. That sound is not your empty stomach walls grinding together. It's not your stomach shrinking. What it really is the sound of muscles contracting and pushing air and liquid through your intestines. And because your intestines are hollow, they act like a perfect echo chamber, making the sound way louder. Which, of course, leads to the big question. If it's not a direct sign that you're starving, what is actually making all that racket? Well, the answer is way more interesting than you'd think, and it has everything to do with your gut's own personal cleaning crew. Let's meet the real hero of our story here, a process that is working away totally behind the scenes. Just think of it as your digestive system's very own, very dedicated housekeeper. This housekeeper has a name, the migrating motor complex, or MMC for short. It's basically this powerful, rhythmic wave of muscle contractions that starts up in your stomach and sweeps all the way through your small intestine. Its job isn't to signal hunger. Its job is to clean house. So here's how this cleaning cycle works. After you finish digesting your last meal, the MMC kicks into gear. It sends this strong wave down the line, pushing along any leftover bits of food, any extra gunk and bacteria. It is literally tidying up the place to get it ready for your next meal. That rumbling sound, it's just a side effect of this incredibly important cleaning process. Okay, I know what you're thinking. If it's just a cleaning cycle, why does it always seem to happen when I'm hungry? Well, that's a great question, and this is where things get a little more interesting with hormones and timing. This is the key thing to get straight. Hunger is a feeling, right? It's an appetite signal that's driven by a hormone called ghrelin. The growling, the borborygmi, is a sound caused by that MMC cleaning process. They're two totally separate things that just happen to be related sometimes. So here's the link. The cleaning wave from the MMC happens whether you feel hungry or not. It's on a schedule. But when that hunger hormone ghrelin starts to rise, it can actually make those muscle contractions even stronger. It's like it turns up the volume on the cleaning process. So the hormone is basically handing the cleaning crew a megaphone. And the timing makes perfect sense, too. This is why you hear that rumbling a few hours after you've eaten. Right after a meal, the MMC is basically on its lunch break. But once digestion is done, usually 2 to 4 hours later, your insulin levels drop and the MMC gets the green light to start its cleaning shift. So you're not starving, your gut is just tidying up. And just to give you an idea of how amazing this whole system is, get a load of this number, 100 million. That's roughly how many neurons are in your gut's own nervous system. It's often called your second brain. It's the mission control that coordinates this entire cleaning operation without you ever having to think about it. Pretty incredible. So we figured out what it is and why it happens. But what about the most practical question of all? Is this rumbling a good thing, or is it something you should be worried about? Well, for the vast majority of us, the answer is a huge yes. It's actually a sign of good health. Borborygmi means your gut muscles are working, your nerves are firing correctly, and your digestive system is running its cycles like it's supposed to. As long as it isn't coming with pain or serious bloating or weight loss, it just means your body is doing its job and doing it well. But it is important to know the exceptions. If that stomach growling is showing up with friends, like chronic pain, really bad bloating, or you're losing weight without trying to, then it's not just background noise anymore. That's your body's way of signaling that something else might be going on, and it's probably a good idea to check in with a doctor. So as we wrap all this up, let's totally reframe how we think about the sound. It's not some embarrassing glitch in your system. It's not a failure. It's maintenance, not a malfunction. When you break it down, it's really just this beautiful, logical chain of events. Your stomach empties, your hormone levels change, the MMC fires up its cleaning wave, that wave pushes gas and fluid along, and your hollow intestines just amplify the sound. It's a perfect, elegant system.
And that right there is the main takeaway. That rumble you hear is not a cry for help. It's not a crisis. It's the sound of routine maintenance. It is proof that your ridiculously complex digestive system is working exactly the way it's supposed to. It's a sign of order, not of chaos. So, the next time you're in that quiet room and the borborygmi starts up, what are you going to think? Are you going to be embarrassed? Or are you going to smile a little, knowing that it's just the sound of a healthy system hard at work keeping everything running perfectly? It's just a little reminder of the amazing invisible work your body is doing for you all the time.